Hello and welcome back, my beautiful Froggy army, to another video, and welcome back to another Dress to Impress video. Thank you so much for all the love on my Dress to Impress content. I am addicted to this game, as you probably know, so I really appreciate you watching it. And today we're going to be doing another video where I just simply play until I get first place on that podium, because I deserve it sometimes. Sometimes I do. So jumping into the first round, the theme is formal, and I honestly had no idea what to do for this theme, so I was kind of struggling for like the first 2 minutes, but we're gonna be trying something different for this video. Usually I talk as I'm playing and I narrate, what I'm doing and what I'm adding and what my thought process is, but I want to try just doing a voiceover for this video because I have a theory that I make better outfits if I can just sit there in silence and concentrate on making the outfit. But like, obviously that doesn't make an entertaining video, so I have to add a voiceover later. So let me know what you think of this type of video versus this type of style that I usually do where I'm talking as I'm playing. I can definitely still keep doing that, and I probably will keep doing that, but I don't know. I'm just testing this theory that I make better outfits when I can just sit there in silence and fully focus on the outfits. But I don't know, this video may not actually prove that theory correct, because I feel like some of the outfits in this video, they're okay, but anyways, like I mentioned, I didn't really know what to do for this theme, so I was trying to mix this floor length dress in VIP with like the little ruched one, and it was just not happening. It was not happening at all. So I just got rid of the ruched one, and I'm just trying to do this floor length one instead, and I really could not figure this thing out. Now listen, I never have had a formal dance that I went to because I went to a private middle school, so I didn't really do any dances in middle school. Do you even have a dance in middle school? Are there dances? Are there formals? I don't know. But I also did online high school, so none of that. Homecoming, what's that? Never did it. Never did any of that stuff. So sorry, I don't have the real world experience with formal attire. That's gonna be my excuse for this outfit. That's gonna be my excuse. But I thought the tiara would be cute. And as always, when I'm trying to go like fancy or something, I tend to just go like either black or white and then pick an accent color, either gold or like a dark red. So I went dark red for this one. And I have a minute 30 left, and literally this is all I came up with. Like, hello? Like, I don't know what I was doing here. I was so stuck. I was way too focused on that like ruched dress in the beginning, but I think a little clutch is usually like kind of fancier. I don't know if that's true, but I thought the clutch was giving more formal vibes. I was just trying to find more accessories and stuff also to throw on for this, and I even just put on the belly chain just for like extra, I don't know, visual interest or whatever. But yeah, this outfit, not my best. I added this thing also for more visual interest. I don't know if I should call it visual interest or texture. A lot of people say texture, but I mean, we can't really feel it. It's a game, but I don't know, whatever you want to say, texture, visual interest, I don't really care. But yeah, that was my really bad outfit. I swear I just need like some warm-up rounds, to get going. I actually liked these outfits. They were pretty cute. We will see a lot of that pose 28 today. Oh, just you wait, just you wait. This one was also really cute. I liked the gloves and the hat, really adorable, and the purse was also really cute. So pretty good there, pretty good. I thought I was next, but I was not. I really did not like this one. This was not giving formal. I'm sorry with the pink sneakers, but not my fave, so we kept it at a nice 1 star. And then we had this duo. I feel like girly on the right was not really giving formal, but the left was, she was at least giving something, so 2 stars. And next up, this was also not giving formal, like jeans and sunglasses, so I kept it at 1 star. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And then finally, I was up next. I feel like this is kind of boring, honestly. Really boring. So I was not having any high expectations for this whatsoever. Here was the next one. Oh, lovely. More pose 28. This one was not too bad. It was kind of giving, like a suit set type of outfit, even though there was so much spam of the pose 28. Not my fave. Anyways, I got second, which was pretty surprising. I mean, I think I did have the most formal outfit out of everybody, TBH, if I'm really being truly honest. So yeah, I always come over here to the green screen to grab some screenshots for like my thumbnail and stuff, but I was pretty surprised by second still. I was pretty surprised. We were getting pretty close to first, but we're just starting off on a high note. I'm going to tell you right now. Also, in this video, I actually do get first at the end, unlike the first one that I posted where I didn't even get first the entire time. And I just had to stop playing and stop recording because I was like, this video is already so long. Spoiler alert, I do get a win at the end. Thank goodness. But anyways, on to the next round. It is secretary. Now, I always feel like people tend to do an office siren look for this, and I definitely get tempted to do that too, but I was just trying to figure out kind of a nice neutral secretary outfit, even though I think secretary outfits in real life are just super simple, like maybe a button down and pants and shoes and like hair in a ponytail and that's it. Like I think of Pam from The Office, you know, I think most people do. So I was trying to start off with this button down, but I don't think I end up using that. But yeah, usually in this game, of course, we have to be a little more fashionable, so we have to come up with something a little more interesting. So I was trying to mix these two things, you know, that little one with like the tie and everything, which is really, really cute, but I don't know. I was just having a hard time right here. And I feel like I waste so much time in the beginning of these outfits, like just choosing one or two items to base my whole entire outfit around. I don't know. It's just such a struggle. Okay. And now that I have VIP, there's more options for me to struggle with. And here I am. I had to go look up secretary outfits because I was like, I have no idea what to do. Like I was just truly struggling and just wasting so much time. I threw on these shoes, but I was like, no, those are too cutesy. We need some little like heels. Definitely. We need a pencil skirt. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like this is almost giving teacher as well. Like they could kind of be interchangeable, to be honest. And then I was trying to find a good color for this like top. I thought about making it one piece, but I didn't really like it that much. I wanted to keep them separate. So I was trying to find like a brown shade that kind of matched the skirt. And again, here I am just wasting so much time. So much for my theory about me making better outfits when I don't have to focus on talking. Like I still waste time doing other random stuff, you know? So that's what I ended up with. Now that I'm looking at it for that top, like I should have picked a different brown shade, but whatever. Again, we're running out of time. We have 1:30 left and I have just like a simple basic outfit on. Like what are we doing? Of course, I had to throw on some tights. I feel like that is definitely a must. I was looking for some accessories. I thought maybe a phone, you know, like instead of a cell phone, we can pretend that it's the little landline, you know, the phone at the front desk or something like that. I just have like less than a minute left and I'm just trying to decide what the heck to even do here. I have no idea. I needed some sort of little purse or another accessory, so I'm just trying to slap that together quickly. I start panicking once the time starts ticking. And I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? I always try to layer with the skirt, you know, for like every single outfit, but I was like, no. I did this and I liked the little poof at the bottom, even though the top looks kind of weird because the pattern looks different on these two skirts, but I was like, you know what? We don't have time to think about it. I just went with it anyway, and that was the outfit. This first one was really, really good. I really liked this one. I think the little red accents were really, really cute, so that was pretty adorable. And then next, Bestie didn't even change their outfit. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Are they just AFK or something? So 1 star for you. Sorry. And then up next we had me. I feel like this was a little too neutral colored. Like I had too much brown going on maybe, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Okay. Then we had this Miss Girl. I gave her 2 because I could have used some more stuff going on. I would have liked, you know, maybe another shirt, some layering with some skirts or something. This one was really cute. I really liked the little purse that she chose to kind of look like a briefcase. I thought that was really, really smart. So I really liked that one. And next we had this duo, and you know what? They were not that bad, but here we go with the spamming. And I literally deducted a star from that. I was like, you know what? I don't want to I don't want to deal with that. That is just annoying me too much. So then we had this one. This one was okay. You know, she didn't get to color the purse, which is fine. She probably ran out of time, but yeah. Then we had this one, which was not really giving secretary. I'm sorry. Like, I think they would send you home from the office if you tried to wear that. But for the podium, I did not even get on. And what the heck is going on? What was that podium? I got sixth and that was a first place outfit, that one with the tie that didn't even change from last round. Okay, Okay, don't know if I agree with that fully, but sure. But yeah, just grabbing some more screenshots here and stuff like that. I feel like my name always gets in the way and my title, so I hide it sometimes, but sometimes I forget and it's like clipping into my hair. I forgot to do it right there, but whatever, it's fine. So I'm just gonna wait for the next theme now. Just gonna wait out in a little pool floaty and just chill. And the next theme is Fashion Week. And I was like, what the heck do I even do for this? I actually had zero idea. I'm of course going straight to Googling it because I'm like, what do we do? The only thing I think of for Fashion Week is like New York Fashion Week, and I still did not know what to do for that. So I saw an outfit on Google and I was like, let me try to copy this. So I started putting on boots because they had some similar boots, and I was like, maybe some sort of graphic tee weird thing, I don't know, like high fashion where they just combine a bunch of weird stuff together. But I don't go through with this plan and I just waste time. I just waste time as usual. So I was like, let me start layering some funky shirt pieces together, but I just gave up on that idea immediately and I was like, let me just go throw on some hair instead at least. I've been loving this combination of like the new hair plus these little space buns. I think it's super cute. And then I was also throwing on some baddie nails and I was like, what am I doing? I still have no clue whatsoever what I'm doing. So I threw on this headband. I'm looking for patterns. I'm like, what is a plan? What is a plan? What's an outfit? I don't know. Wasting so much time. So then I just go to the tried and true. I go to the VIP and I throw on this dress, and I love this dress and I think it's so elite. I think it's so good. It's so good for all sorts of layering. And I just decided to just make a cute outfit. Like, this is not on theme. I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not on theme whatsoever, but I was like, at the very least, I'm gonna have a cute outfit. You know, if I don't know what to do for this theme, I'm at least making a super cute outfit, and I thought I could make it at least somewhat maybe tying into the theme with like some funky glasses or something and some ears. I don't know. I truly had no idea what to do. So it's like, let's just slap something together and call it a day. So we're just throwing stuff on. We're just throwing things on. I'm gonna be so honest. And I've also been trying to get good at matching patterns together and mixing patterns together. So I try to have like an A pattern and a B pattern and then like a C accent color that I can use for other things. So for this one, my A pattern was like the kind of red one that I just picked right there. And then we also have the B pattern of the gingham that matches the red. And then black is obviously like the accent color that I'm using for the accessories and stuff. So I'm trying to do that. I feel like it's a good technique and it helps, you know, just bring outfits together and stuff like that. The annoying thing is when there's specific clothing items that have like, I don't know, they like take textures weirdly, like they don't blend seamlessly into different things, like the Roost dress in VIP that I was trying to use for the formal theme. That's really annoying because then it messes with my whole plan. But yeah, I literally had like 5 seconds left and I was just throwing together a purse. But anyways, this first person, this was pretty good, honestly. I liked the hair and I liked kind of all the texture going on with their outfit. That was pretty cool. This one was a little boring to me, sorry, so I kept it at a nice 1 star. Yes, and more post 28. I love that so very much. And then here's me. Is it Fashion Week? No, we're not on theme. We're not on theme, but dang it, if I'm not gonna have a good outfit, at least as best as I can make, you know what I mean? I liked this duo and their matching with the little zebra stripes, so I did give them credit for that, but immediately deducting a star for the pose 28. Please pick a different pose, please. This one was really cute. I really liked this. It was adorable and I think it was perfectly on theme, so I was like, you know what, 4 stars for you, Miss Girl. Like, you deserve it. You deserve it. And then this one was also kind of cute. You know, she was trying with the patterns and stuff, but it was still not giving what it needed to give in my opinion. And then lastly, we had some fur and no face and no skin, so yeah, 1 star right there. So I'll be honest, I was having some high hopes for that podium and I was third. I mean, first place was perfect. I think first place deserved it. Did second place deserve it? Up to you. I mean, to be fair, I was not on theme, which was fine, but I still think it was a good outfit. I mean, do I deserve some stars for that? Maybe. Maybe people didn't agree, and that's fine. Whatever, it's chill. So anyways, after taking some of these screenshots, I decided that I think that this lobby has some rigged voting, so I was just gonna leave. Yep, I just left. All right, we're in a new lobby, and I just went and put some brownies in the oven right now. Not when I was recording this, like right now when I'm doing this voiceover. I put some some brownies in the oven, so that's gonna be so delicious. I'm so looking forward to those. But anyways, I was just messing around with codes as you do to kill time between matches, and the next theme is Masquerade, and I was so excited to do this theme because I've done it a few times. However, I didn't have VIP, so we're immediately going to put that beautiful mask on. I'm so excited to do a look with this mask because, like I said, I haven't done it before with VIP where I've had access to this, and I feel like you need to have this, you know? I don't know if this is Dress to Impress's way of like forcing people or like really encouraging people to get VIP, but like there's some themes like Masquerade where kind of the whole point of the theme is the mask and it's only available in VIP, and I just think, you know, that's a little sneaky. I see what they're doing, I see it, but I'm glad that I can finally participate now. So I wanted to go for kind of like a ball gown, floor length kind of dress situation thingy. So once again, I'm kind of mixing patterns here. We're gonna do that little like diamondy dark red pattern and that other dark red pattern that I used before, and yeah, we're just combining those. Of course, gotta use that lovely corset top, and I feel like this new updo hair is perfect for Masquerade and like formal kind of, you know, themes and stuff like that. I find myself using it a lot, maybe too much, but it is really cute. I also feel like, I don't know if this is just me, but all of those like mannequin heads up on the top where the earrings are and the tiara are in VIP, I feel like I can barely see what's up there. Like I can barely tell what these earrings are. They should really put the earrings like more eye level with everything, in my opinion. I don't know, but I was taking kind of a long time with all these clothes, so I was just gonna do some preset face, just whatever. I picked the one with like the little lines all over it. I don't know why, that kind of was giving Masquerade to me. Just don't question my logic, okay? Just don't. But I was looking for more things to layer with, and here I am going back to this dress again. I swear it's perfect. It's literally so good. It was kind of giving like those little, I don't know what you call it, those little like poofy hip dress things that were popular in a certain decade. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but maybe I'll remember to put a picture on the screen of what I'm attempting to talk about. But anyways, I was looking around for more accessories and things, you know, I always love a good accessory. I layered on these earrings just to make them even longer, and of course we have to have a nice fancy looking necklace as well. I had under a minute left, so I was kind of panicking. Of course gotta add the gloves. I was debating keeping the fur on, but I was like, no, definitely not. That's not kind of the vibe that we're going for. Yeah, I was just looking in codes also and just grabbing this purse. I saw somebody else using this purse and I was like, you know what, I'm also gonna use this purse. So maybe I copied with the purse idea, but that's literally it. I promise. So let's go ahead and look at these outfits. This first one, very purple, and with the shine on the dress, it kind of looks like plastic, like she's kind of giving Barbie. It wasn't my favorite, not very much. This one could have been really great. I'm sad that they didn't get to change the colors on like the shirt, but that one was actually pretty decent. This one was also pretty good with the layering and stuff, but I just wish she had more accessories and things, you know? And moving on to the next one, this one was very fun. I really liked this one. I thought that, you know, we had similar ideas with the feather and the mask and stuff like that, so twinsies. This one, she looked just like me. I was like, oh my god, we're so similar, so I could not vote her, you know, that low. Otherwise, what does that say about me? You know what I mean? And speaking of me, here I am. Here is my dress. Again, very similar looking to the girl right before me, but yeah, I think it's cute. I think it's decent. So next up, we just had like a fairy look. I'm not sure if you dress up like a fairy for Masquerade. I don't know anything about Masquerade, honestly. I just know that you wear masks and it's like a little party. So that's the extent of my knowledge, but this one was cool too. The color scheme was kind of giving Batman, but I was kind of there for it. Like, at least it was something unique, you know? It was something different. So onto the podium. I did not get on the podium, but my copycat did. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's chill. It's okay. I just went ahead and took off all my items, and the next theme is Visco, like Visco girls. All I really know about Visco is the water bottle, the hydro flasks, and Ioop, and that's all I know about Visco. So yeah, it's kind of mostly just googling reference images and going from there. So I think bucket hats were a big thing. I think this was like in 2019, right? It was in 2019, I think. I don't really know, but scrunchies and Yeah, that's all I know about Visco. So this one was a little bit difficult, to be honest. I didn't notice that VIP had that super short mini skirt, so that's good to know. I was potentially gonna do kind of like a sweater situation, but I end up vetoing this in a bit. I'm literally looking at every single shelf and just being like, what can I use here? I have no idea. So I had to go look up reference images. I had no clue. I had no clue. If we were doing 2020, I feel like I could have done that better, but I decided to grab a little tote bag, even though I think Visco girls are also obsessed with Kraken backpacks, so I could have grabbed a backpack instead, but I just feel like they look kind of goofy in this game, so I tend to not go for them. But I decided to do oversized tee kind of look instead for the top, and definitely had to do the clout goggles because I think those were also popular. I don't really know. Again, not familiar with Visco stuff, but I try my best. I try my best. So I was looking at patterns, seeing if I wanted to have the hat be a specific pattern. I ended up going with cow print, which I actually, looking back on it, don't know if that is Visco. I think that might be more 2020 look at me strawberry cow song on TikTok kind of vibe, which, by the way, I liked that song on TikTok. I won't lie to you. Those were dark times. Those were dark times. So I also think that sandals are part of it, I think. And I was also trying to do this little scrunchie hack where you put on the gloves and you make the gloves your skin color, and then you have the little like fur part of it and they look like scrunchies or handcuffs or whatever you want to make them, or just some fluffy bracelets or something. But yeah, I also thought a little drinky drink would be cute. I just made it brown so it could be like iced coffee or something. I don't know. That's probably what Visco girls drink. I don't really know. I don't drink coffee, and I truly wonder how I get through every single day, to be honest. I tried to add some more things, but they were looking kind of awkward, and I was like, I don't know what else to add for this outfit. I was just kind of chilling, to be honest, because I didn't know what other things I could even do. And last minute, I decided to put a camera, because I think like Polaroid cameras were a big thing, so I was just trying to make this be like a Polaroid camera. So yeah, with 10 seconds left on the clock, there's my outfit pretty much. First up, again, I don't really have a good grasp of Visco, so I thought this one was okay. I didn't really like the star pattern too much, but it seemed decent. I probably should have given her 3 stars, to be honest. This one, also decent. I don't know why I only did 1 star. I think I didn't like that there was like not that many accessories. Next up, we've got this duo with their matching boots. This wasn't really giving Visco to me, so I kept that at a nice little 1 star, you know? Didn't impress me too much. Next up, we've got this girly, and I think she killed it. I think she ended up winning, spoiler alert, but she looked really cute, especially with that hair. I think that was the perfect hair, even though I think braids work too. But here's me. Yeah, Visco. I think maybe the cow print hat is where I messed up, potentially, but who knows? Next girly was pretty cute, but I think this was a little too cutesy girly, like pink, in my opinion, for me, I think. I don't really know. Again, not an expert on Visco, but here's the next one. She had the backpack, so that was probably also accurate. She had the same braids too, but I didn't really love like the color scheme. So on to the winners. I did not place once again, but no, the girly that I thought was gonna win got 2nd place, not 1st place, but that's okay. I think they all did look better than me, so I wasn't too mad about this one, to be honest. I just immediately took off all of my clothes in shame. So after just waiting out the timer, the next theme is Miss Universe, and I know this is like, you know, kind of the fashion beauty competition. You know what, now that I think about it, I actually don't know what Miss Universe is. I'm sure it's some sort of competition, but what I was gonna do is this little hack that I've seen some other people do. This is definitely not original to me, but I've seen people be the universe before, and I think it's just so fun. And especially because I feel like I already did a bunch of like big dressy outfits with formal and with the masquerade thing. I didn't really want to do like a dressy outfit again, so I was like, you know what, screw it, why don't we just be the universe? So what you do is you grab like one of the soccer balls or basketball. I like the soccer ball because you can make it blue with like the little green splotches to kind of look like earth, and then you're gonna grab like just a whole bunch of random things and kind of finagle with the poses and stuff. That way, I don't know, it's kind of like you're like a solar system being positioned with little planets around you and stuff like that. I used the pom-poms to kind of be like a sun or a star or something like that. And then I was using the teddy bear and the apple again because those help your arms be really finicky and janky and stuff like that. And also the halo to kind of be like, I don't know, like Saturn rings or planet rings or something like that. And of course we want to be the galaxy, we want to be the universe, so we're also going to throw on clothes and use this like subtle little star galaxy pattern. And instead of doing like a face, since I'm kind of more conceptual, I'm not really a person, I'm just going to do like the little eyeshadow hack to just give myself a vague sense of eyeballs. And I spent a long time on this, honestly, because to be real, this was kind of the extent of my outfit. So I wanted to do kind of like a multicolored galaxy looking eyeshadow. So I was just trying to layer all of these in different colors and trying to get that vibe. You know, I wanted all of them to show up as well. So it's just tricky kind of layering them and messing with this for probably way too long and watching that timer count down and just be like, okay, all right, we're wasting so much time on this. And I was just trying to figure out if there's anything else I could also include as well. But yeah, this was really fun. I feel like it was a fun look, so I'm happy with how it came out in the end. But after that, it was time to move on to some hair because I didn't want to have no hair and give nothing. I went kind of basic because I only had 30 seconds left, so we just went with long black hair. And I popped into VIP to see if we could add some other things, layer this little skirt thing, of course. I thought the balloons could potentially be more planets, but I literally had like 9 seconds left and I was not going to mess with those and they didn't look right at first. So I was like, you know what, forget it, maybe next time. But yeah, the rest of these outfits were pretty cute. I liked this one with the gloves and everything. I gave her 3 stars, even though I don't love how that gold pattern looks with everything. I hate how it makes giant rectangles. I wish they would fix that gold pattern, but this one was also okay. Again, I feel bad. I feel like I've always rated this girly like so low for no reason, but I could have used more accessories as always. This one was also really cute. I really like this one with the tiara and stuff. Here I am giving 2 stars even though I liked it, but whatever. I started typing out my little thingy here. I am the universe. Here we go. Here we go. And yeah, I wish I could have added more things. I wish there was toggles for the soccer ball and basketball so you could have both at the same time on either side of you, you know what I mean? This one was also okay. I didn't really love the flower crown or the big bow, but you know, it was something. It was something. And then next Miss Squirrel was also kind of cute, kind of giving Elsa with the color. It wasn't my fave, so I think I was just done by the end of this. I was like just giving everyone 2 stars. This one was really cool. I thought it was fun. She kept doing poses where I couldn't really see the front of her and I didn't get a good glimpse. So I was like, please do a pose to show me the front, and then she took too long and then I didn't vote her, but yeah. 5 stars for this one. No, just kidding. Just kidding. But finally, I won. I won, and I just did like a silly version of the theme, but you know what? I won, and I will take that win. We got a few second places in this video. We got many times where we did not even make the podium, but it's okay because I finally won. So we're gonna take some pictures for the thumbnail and relish in our win. Thank you so much for joining me on this video today. I super duper appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't seen the first video that I posted playing Dress to Impress until I win a match, feel free to go and check it out on my channel, plus all the other Dress to Impress content that I have. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.